What's up, everyone? Welcome to the series finale of Mare Nostrum. This is episode 31, and I am the Godless Gamer. Thank you for joining me for a special episode. This is the final episode. I have only very few things left to do. This is going to be an Abrax-centric episode, because his fief is getting created today. So Abrax, I guess that's like a badge of honor for you, that the finale of the episode is pretty much like dedicated to you. It's literally dedicated to you, because the only things that I need to conquer, every single one is a part of your fief. So it's your land that I'm taking. So I hope you appreciate that, Abrax. I apologize to you as well, because at the very end of episode 30, I remarked that I didn't have a clan name for you. That's actually incorrect. I went searching through all my comment sections again. In episode 21, you actually told me your clan name, and you told me that you just wanted the clan name to be your character's name. So that works. That's what I was going to do anyway. So that's actually perfect. But you did actually tell me what it was, and I just missed it. So I do apologize, Abrax. Forgive me. So, all of that is necessary because I can't change clan names. That's not something I can go back and change. Once it's made permanent, it's permanent, and I can't do anything about it, so I want to get it right the first time. So, yep, let's create your lands. We have 3 settlements to take. Sargot, Usank Castle, and Talival Castle. And of course I did recruiting off screen, so we should have enough men to accomplish all of that without having to do too much recruiting. But since we're in Vlandian territory now, this is no longer us defending our lands or attacking, because we were all the way over here last time. We are now on the front lines in Vlandian territory, so I predict they'll have some armies around here. I would not be surprised if they responded quite a bit to our attacks. But I have the army prepared for it. I'm going to march on Sargot first, since my army's at its strongest. It's the best defended. It's the city. I want to confirm how many men are in here. 1,100. So we do outnumber them 2 to 1, which is the ratio that you want to have when you're attacking a city, in particular. Too far away from those. It's definitely less than 1,000. I think these are close to 500, just like the other castles were. Just like Ursegos and Ataconia were. About the same strength. Did I go to that village? My short-term memory is horrible. I think I went to that village. My 2 twin children, Isabella and Lucius, they came of age, so they're adults now. And I should call them into my party. I'm going to get marriage offers for both of them, and I'm going to reject all of them. Because it's not necessary for me to continue my dynasty anymore. We're ending the series today, so I don't have to be concerned with marriage offers or anything like that. They can serve in my army. Uh-oh, did I just see an army? Is there an army right there? There is an army. Where are you going? They're traveling to Thractore Castle to siege it. We can already defeat them as is, but the best course of action is just to let them attack Thractore. Bjorn, I'm giving you a command. Since I gave you this castle, and since I gave you Charis last episode, and since you're my most powerful vassal, you have the most land of everybody, I'm giving you an order. Your order is to sacrifice a few of these defenders to whittle down this army so I can attack it while it's weak. I need this army to do a lot for me, and I want to minimize the amount of losses. If I attack them now, I'll take too many unnecessary losses. $200. I said 150, and I'm not going below that. And it looks like we're going to have decent lighting conditions. It's almost noon. 170, 165, 148. Okay. If I keep letting them go, I run the risk of them taking it, which is not what we want. Now, if I remember correctly, we won't get to deploy our troops since we're attacking an assault in progress. We won't get to deploy our men So, and the Valandians have a tendency to charge at you right at the beginning of a battle if they have enough cavalry. So I'm just mentally preparing for that. They don't have a ton of cavalry. Are they moving? They are moving towards us.
Soldiers! Soldiers! Get moving! Riders! Move!
I'm just getting a rough deployment set up. Now, I did a lot of recruiting recently, so I can't expect a lot out of the army that I have right now, because a lot of them are pretty low tier. Because when I'm doing my recruiting, I'm not compensating for the huge influx of low tier troops. I'm not training them at the same time, so sure, I have a ton of numbers now, but it's not high quality. The highest quality troops that I have are my cavalry. They're still coming at us. I might utilize this defensive position over here. I have an idea. While my infantry and archers are getting set up, I'm going to set my cavalry up just as like a wall, and I'm going to poke their cavalry and hopefully get them to chase me. I'm trying to stay at the limit of their range right now. Because once we wipe most of these cavalry out, dealing with the rest of those guys shouldn't be too hard. Alright, that was a little bit too much damage taken. Uh-oh, they've got me trapped in here. That's not good. That's not good. Alright. Good on them. But there we go. It's not super important that I personally perform well, so sure, I took a bunch of damage right there, but it's not up to me to win this battle on my own. Oh my god, my frames. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. What is happening? It'll pass. It's just, there's so much happening right now that I guess it's like, come on, please pass. Hold on. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. We've never had problems like this, but I'm just... As long as the game doesn't crash. Are we through it? Alright, I think that's it. Again, apologies, guys. I'm sorry. I think it's just all of the cavalry. It's just a lot of entities, because it's not just the infantry or the men sitting on them, it's the horses as well. And I am at max battle size, so I'm just trying to cut the game some slack right now. Alright, I don't want my cavalry just running off and doing wherever the hell they want. We gotta reset them. And then hopefully that's the only incident of lag that we have. Yeah, their infantry and their archers aren't moving, but we've pretty much wiped out all of their cavalry. So now we can get moving. So we do have to be offensive, it seems.
Soldiers! Forward! Cavalry! Get moving! Soldier! Riders!
Sounds like these cavalry are getting shot at. Oh, they're moving up. I don't have much of a slope advantage, so I can't really position my archers well behind my infantry, but I don't think it really matters. Judging by what I can see, it's... I mean, it looks pretty high tier, actually. Told him to get in shield wall to Dave. Sit down. I'm in the danger zone. I risk getting shot. I'm sure my men are so pissed at me. Like, get the hell out of the way. Nico just leveled up. They're getting some reinforcements. I'll have this cavalry formation kind of hold them off or just delay them. Oh, here's a person, probably a named character, who does not have any equipment, just like my daughter would have been in that situation. I lost her in the noise. Okay, so those cavalry are just acting as a delay. I want to reset my infantry. So from here on out, they should just attack me in a disorganized manner like this. So the battle's pretty much over. It's just about mopping them up. They still have a decent amount of cavalry, though. Oh, ExtenderEx, you just got taken out. Sorry for calling that out. I hope you weren't trying to let that pass under the radar, but I called it out. Sorry, ExtenderEx. Nothing personal. Leave me alone, man. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna end this war with one spear thrust. In fact, now you've just made it so I want to chop your head off. Oh, chopped your arm off. I don't want my cavalry being involved in a melee with infantry. This cavalry formation over there has basically taken no losses, so I'll send them into... Are those actually all archers, or are there infantry mixed in there? Nope, they look to be mostly archers. Let's get our infantry moving up now. I hope my infantry still have some javelins left, so they can use it on these guys. But let's just watch as my cavalry formation just slams into their archers. Yep, they still have some javelins. I can see them. Completely ignore these idiots. Oh no, there are some infantry mixed in here. It's not just all archers. They are getting reinforcements. That number just climbed. So we got some more soldiers coming in. Like, we're about to end it. It's only a matter of time before they start retreating. Telling my infantry to charge, and we're moving our archers up. Dramatic scream. outflanked. They're trying to retreat through my men, which is an interesting decision. Alright, I'm telling everyone to charge except my archers, because this battle's over. I'm resisting the temptation to look at the stats, because I'm hoping that we're under 100 deaths. But we'll see at the very end. It's not over yet. Let's get our infantry reorganized at least, and then I'll tell them to charge again, because they're all over the place. Alright, we'll tell them to go now. And this should end in any second, because they're just sending in the poor villagers that were dragged from their homes and forced into the army against their will. See? Like, this poor guy, he's like, I didn't want to be here, man. Just let me go home to my wife. No. I'll send your wife your head. On a completely different note, since this battle's just kind of wrapping up, I mentioned the last episode that I started watching One Piece, and I've gotten some replies. Apparently a couple of you have also seen One Piece. And I'm just going to say this. I've responded in the comments by saying this, but I'm saying out loud again. Please, no spoilers. Ooh, did you see? Just died. Shot him right in the back. Oops, I just killed a friendly horse. Oh my god, I'm sorry, horsey. I think it was Arthur that said that they watched One Piece, and I responded to them. I watched a little bit more last night, like a couple of episodes. Alright, so what, okay, so it was under, quite a bit under 100, so yes, only 61 deaths. I got, oops, I'm wandering off. Oh, man, I meant to press tab again. I wanted to check all the kills. I'm sorry, guys, that's what I meant to do. Nobody said anything, just complete silence. Again, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to check all the kills. I guess we're okay. It's just that we're not gonna... Oh, well, we're taking Sargot next, so... And then let's deposit our important prisoners here. This is gonna improve Bjornson's relation. And I just love that I need to request entry into these places. I'm the Emperor, damn it! I don't need permission. Alright, there's already a few in the dungeon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, what did we say? That was 11 lords? So 8 of them are locked up now. So I'll get some influence, which is irrelevant to me right now, but it's going to improve Bjorn's relation, even though I didn't need to boost his relation, but that is a good... Wow, 77. So that is a good way to improve your vassals' relations if you donate some important prisoners to them. Alright, I will shut up this music, because that I've heard a million times. The Medieval 2 music I could tolerate. So we barely lost any men, just under 100, and we have 22 wounded. So what, we lost 60 men. We're still in a great position to attack Sargot, which is what we're doing now. So, this is actually going to be one of the most serious sieges that I've fought in a long time, just considering the amount of defenders. It has level 3 walls, It has a decent amount of garrison to militia ratio. So I'm just kind of pre-justifying why I'm just going to be super passive in this battle, okay? It's actually not a bad-looking city. Still love the Vlandian keeps, but a super huge weakness, for those of you medieval enthusiasts, you might be able to tell a huge weakness. I'll give you a second to look at it. What's the problem with this? If you guessed, I mean, there might be several problems, but the problem that I'm noticing is the trees, man. Why are trees allowed to grow up along the walls? That's a huge... Why would you give an attacking army cover to get up to the walls? That's ridiculous. So it just looks ridiculous to me as like a medieval, you know, perfectionist. If I were designing a castle, that would never happen. I guess these people are trying to preserve their tree huggers and they're conservationists and they're trying to maintain their forests. I don't know. I'm just trying to justify the stupidity. But it is a good-looking city, minus all of the... And that house should not exist. That house should have been burnt down before the siege ever began. If I were the lord of this city... Like, no joke. No joke. If I were the lord of the city in real life, and this siege was about to happen, I would command whoever lived here, I'm sorry, man, you know, like, we'll protect you inside the castle. We'll make room for you, but your home, or whatever this is, it's being leveled. Vlandian crossbowmen are no joke. Like, they're some of the best ranged units. I don't care so much about getting kills right now. I want to protect these guys. Get them behind this house, even if they can't take shots. I'll get them back up here once the towers are up, you know? And I don't know if I'm going to, Uh-oh, I'm noticing frame dropping again. What is happening? Oh, there's T-Nex. Or that might actually be my son now. Hey, you know what, guys? Give me a second. Alright, apologies, guys. We were just getting hit with a frame drop right there, and off-screen I just maybe close some programs in the background. Maybe that'll help. Again, apologies, guys. Alright, what am I doing? Where am I going? I think going through the gate would be a big mistake, considering how long this battle's gonna last. But then again, once I'm at the top of the tower, there's no going back down. So I'm kind of in a... I've got to make some decisions. Let's get these bowmen back up where they need to be. Because now the archers on the walls are going to be focused on the infantry. Yeah, see, taking little damages, taking a little damage like that over a long battle is not what I want. That guy's shooting at me. I'm leaning towards this tower. I don't know why, I'm just leaning towards it. I don't think going through the gate is a good idea. I fear a lucky rock getting dropped on my head and ending my, my time here very quickly. Let's let the battle progress a little bit before I get involved. Jacob, you just got downed, but I did see you get a couple of kills. This is a normal gatehouse. This is a Valantian gatehouse, so the murder hole is on the top floor, not like an Imperial one. So if we go up this tower and we just get to the gatehouse, we can clear that up. Hopefully enough men have gone up before me. My son just got downed. The troop quality doesn't look the greatest. There's not a lot of high-quality troops. Alright, they're getting reinforcements. I've noticed the performance has improved, so I think closing some stuff in the background's really helped. I almost got pushed off the tower right there. Ouch, I am being focused. Those crossbowmen are lighting me up. We need to get into the gatehouse. I am public enemy number 1. Holy crap. Alright, now that we've kind of cleared this up, guys, let's get moving. Let's get into the gatehouse, please. Or actually, you know what's better? I'm gonna tell them to follow me. Nope, that was telling them to form a shield wall. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, and... I'll be completely honest, guys. I'm not happy about that. Son of a bitch. We'll definitely win. But it's not really thanks to me much. I'm seeing a decent amount of green. We're not plugged up in the gatehouse anymore. We're on the top of the walls. So we're okay. I think bodies did disappear. I'm pretty sure we lost a bunch of men in the gatehouse, but there's no bodies in here, considering how many rocks are on the ground. So yeah, I think that's a lie. I don't think all the bodies actually stay. I can't take part in that because I got downed. I wish it was a little bit more... I wish I had more time in that battle and it was more epic. Abrax, I apologize, but I did get downed. That's my fault. Sorry. So we're giving this to Abrax now. I have to... Ooh, another army. Alright, we'll figure it out in a second. We left a bunch of defenders behind. Just over 600 defenders. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I might let them attack Sargot. They won't attack it if I'm inside, but if I step away from it, they might be tempted to attack it and retake it, and then we'll have to do another open field battle. But we've left enough defenders behind that if they do start a siege, they'll lose a lot of men in the process. But I'm going to give it to Abrax first before I allow them to siege it. So we still have 373 wounded, so we'll get up to 1,400 men. What are they doing? Are they chasing me? traveling to Sargot to besiege. But they won't do that if I'm inside, just to prove it to you. I'm running out of time to get away from them, but oh, we got some more recruits at least. We'll go slow speed. Now they're traveling to Thractore. I would prefer they siege Sargot as opposed to Thractore. I already subjected Bjorn's fief to some damage. So let's give this away. I'm going to turn the music down. Let's give this away to Abrax before they siege it. So, congratulations, Abrax. I'm giving you a castle, or I'm giving you a city that is going to be sieged in 5 seconds. But I will immediately come to your defense. So we'll go to clan. Abrax sees your son. We'll talk to him.
Peace.
Peace to you. He's wounded still, which you can tell by how he's standing. I wish to reward you for your services. I want to see your face. That's what you look like under the mask. So at 35, I think I've given most of my companions land at 35. Like, if not all of them. T-Nex is the youngest companion that I've landed. I give him land at 22. Thank you, my lord. I've often thought about that. If I had fief with revenues and perhaps a title to go with it, I could marry well. No, you actually won't, because you won't get married. That continues to be a problem for us. I'll even check after I'm done with this. I'll see if anybody got married. But congratulations, Abraxes. I'm giving you Vlandian territory, and I'm not going to force you to convert to Imperial. So a nice little benefit. And I'm naming your clan Abrax, which is what you told me. In the comment section of episode 21, that far back, is when you told me this. So now, Abrax, you are Abrax of Clan Abrax. Arthur, you're still 77. Abrax 71. So you're still with me. You're still in my party, Abrax. But now Abraxes is running his own party. And I want to confirm if any of my other companions have gotten married. But I don't think they have. So yeah, if I'd given Abrax Senior the land. Ooh, this is your symbol. Ooh, I kind of like it. It has a Roman touch to it. I like it. I think your symbol is my favorite of all of them. This is Llewellyn's, this is Bjorn's, this is T-Nex, this is Mordred and Arthur, this is Jacav, and then this is Abrax. I like yours the most, man, because it's the Roman-themed one. This is like what the soldiers would carry, you know, just to symbolize the Legion. I like it. Gives me Rome 2 Total War feelings. Because in Rome 2, you can customize your Legion's symbols. But yeah, if I'd given it to your dad and he died, one of these randos would have inherited this clan. So Mordred isn't married, T-Nex not married, Bjornson still not married, Llewellyn's still not married, so yeah, that remains a problem. I do like that the game gives you just a couple of characters just to, you know, increase the size of your clan, and it's not just a single character, like you have something with you, you know? I like that the game does that. Stop going for Thractore, it's never gonna happen. That's more like it. It's not worth breaking in as much as I want to do a siege defense. I feel like I would lose too many men. Like, breaking in. Not just breaking in, because I would lose probably about 100 men breaking in. And then I'd probably lose, like, another 100 during the defense. But it's been so long since I've done a siege defense, and I kind of want to do one. We're going ahead with it. It is daytime. So yeah, we lost about 100 men doing this. But we get to do a siege defense, and I can drop some rocks on people. They have everything. We have 3 catapults, so we might be able to destroy at least a couple of these siege weapons. I might even get on that ballista. Ballista are great for taking out infantry. So it'll give me something to do while we wait for their siege weapons to get to the walls. Alright, I just thought it would be fun to do a siege defense, guys. Like, screw the length of whatever the episode's going to be. I do not care. I want to have fun. And I really do enjoy siege defenses. Alright, where's the ballista? It's up there. So here we go, man. Here we go, Abrax. I'm defending your... And I didn't give it to you. Did I forget to give it to you? Oh, no, I created your clan, but I didn't... Oh, no, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm losing my mind. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm losing my mind today. I did give it to you. Move aside, fool. Ooh, we have fire siege weapons. At least 1 fire catapult. And that fire catapult isn't even bothering to shoot at the towers. I keep forgetting to click to reload. I thought it would do it on its own. Yeah, ballistas are great. They are great when the player's on it. The towers are going to go down, hopefully. Alright, there goes one of them. It's out of my angle, but that's okay, it's okay. I need to get off this. We have fire pots above the gate. This is a great castle. I'm directly over the ram. And I don't have to destroy one of the Merlons to do any damage to that ram, which is at full health. The other tower got destroyed. They will be forced to beat down the gate manually, because since they built all 3 of the siege weapons, they have no ladders to fall back on. They either go through the gate or don't. Why is it not making a noise when I drop these? Yep. They have to beat it down. Oh. Yes, they are retreating. They are retreating. I didn't... Yeah. Good riddance. I didn't have to sacrifice all 100 of those men, but it was worth it just to defend for 5 seconds. I should have let the gate get battered down. I'm using all my javelins. They're way out of range for me. Yes, we did, or I whipped the bastards. Only 12 deaths. So in the end, it worked out that if we had done an open field battle, we probably would have lost about that amount, maybe less. I don't know. I'm trying to, you know, excuse the fact that I got 75 kills. Nobody got any kills because nobody had time to get kills. I'm just confirming it. Nope, nobody. Llewellyn, nope, nobody got kills. It was just me. I won this battle, essentially. And the guys that were taking
Enough.
out the siege
You
weapons.
win today, you dog.
Don't call me a dog. You're a dog.
I give up.
I give up.
Stop. I yield.
That was a ridiculous amount of prisoners. 8 prisoners. That explains everything. So we deposited all of our loot. I can't recruit at any of these villages, unfortunately. I can do it at Kaliak or at Charford. 473 in Talivel. $470 in Usong, so it doesn't matter which one I go after first. Usong is a little closer. We'll go for that one first, I guess. Come on, there we go, there we go. It destroyed the, So 453 defenders. They did muster an army, but it's not as big as the other one that we dealt with. So we're going to take Usong Castle, and we'll see. I'm already recording it over an hour on OBS. This is going to end up being a long episode. I just know it. And I'm sure you guys aren't going to mind. I guess it suits it being the last episode. It's okay if it's a little longer. Because we still have to get one more. We still have to do another siege battle, and we might have another land battle or siege defense right around the corner. Because of these guys. So this is just going to end up being a long one. I know it. Anyway, this is a castle we've never seen before. This is our second Vlandian settlement that we've ever attacked. Sargot was the first. Oh, no, Charis. I'm sorry. Charis is technically a Vlandian settlement. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing a lot in today's episode because I keep saying dumb things. It has a moat, but it's not a practical moat. Like, you could wade across this. This is like knee-deep water, so it's not a real moat. And then instead of this bridge, there should be a drawbridge. But it's a straightforward castle. It's a tier 3 castle. It's a nice looking one. This castle reminds me of Bodium. B-O-D-I-U-M. It's a castle in the UK. And it has a moat. It has a much better moat and a much cooler moat. But that's what this castle reminds me of. Everybody's marching to the same beat. T-Nex. Yeah, it's a good-looking castle. It's simple and small. You know, and it's symmetrical, which is also pleasing to my eye, because it's symmetrical. The trebuchet has a good angle, so if I were to get on the trebuchet, which I haven't done in a while, but I'm not going to start now. But it has a decent shot at the castle. It's got a good elevation. There's like barely any defenders on like the ramparts. There's only 14 archers on top of the gatehouse. I will go through the gatehouse this time. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. There's like no men. The only men that we're seeing now are here because they're responding to the towers now. Right when that music I can't even speak. Right when that music crescendoed, the ram started battering down the gate, and it was like almost perfect timing. Not quite. And I'm not doing so well here. These are tall walls. Just most of the men spill over the side. Where are they going? Let's just try to get in there with our horse. I see you again, T-Nex. Oh no, that's my son. That's not you, T-Nex. That's my son. These are decent quality dudes that I'm killing, so I'm helping. Like, these are cataphracts and banner knights and stuff. But they have nice spears, so I'm getting hurt. Not helping as much as I would like to. Yeah, they have good polearm weapons, the Vlandians. T-Nex, you just got down. I always notice you getting down, T-Nex. But I'm not too far behind you because I'm about to get down too. They're still getting rocks dropped on us because they just can't quite squeeze through the wall. Through the gate. Oh my goodness. My son just got taken down. My poor army. I am asking so much of my army. They've been taking so many losses. They've been taking so much attrition. I'm lucky that I don't have any crossbowmen focusing on me. Come on, guys, come down these stairs. I need help. Wow, that javelin that just hit the camera. Oh, there we go. Lucky crossbow. Arthur, what the hell are you doing out here? Another battle where I got downed. This one's almost over. I do like the design. I like the design. It's like another killing zone kind of castle. But it's not a legit killing zone because there should be no access from the walls down into this killing zone. You don't want to give the people a way to access the walls, so that's the one flaw here. But the design is perfect. $166 deaths, 25 kills for me. Abrax 1, Arthur 4. Nico didn't get any. Jake Happy got 1. We might have taken so many losses that if we stay inside the castle, that army might be tempted to siege. And we'll have to do another siege defense. Llewellyn, you got 3. T-Nex, nothing. Bjornson, nothing. Capacity's exceeded again. We must have a ton of food that I'm carrying around unnecessarily. One of my... Yep, grain. The Vlandians have, like, never been invaded, so they could get their castles and cities completely developed without fear of anything dropping down. What do you want? Traveling to Usan Castle to besiege. Will they do that if I'm inside? Probably not. Nope. They don't know what to do. How many defenders are in here? Not that many. Barely 200. I can't spare that many. They won't attack it if I'm inside. We might have to do an open field battle and protect it. But we won't be able to benefit from much attrition on their part since there aren't that many defenders. Like, pretty much the second they start the siege assault, they're going to take it. You don't have enough men in the party yet, but you're close by. A trade agreement with the Western Empire. No thank you. So the defenders were allowed to get up to 245. So they're over 200. So we can allow them to take some, because our numbers are way too close. We're going to do an open field battle. $165. Okay. It's going to be a nighttime battle, but I don't want to run the risk of losing this, so we got him down to 625. And this is another battle that I won't get to deploy my soldiers. So just for your benefit, I'm going to just turn this up a little bit.
All soldiers! Move! Warriors! Get moving! All hear me! Move! Soldiers! Riders! Move out! Soldiers! Move! Bowmen! Soldier! Move out! You running! Now move!
They do have the terrain advantage.
Soldiers! Move! Move, man! Get moving! Move now! Cavalry! Move!
They're trying to take that hill, I guess. Or I guess not, they're just coming straight at me.
Forward! Forward! Bowman! Infantry! Footmen!
I don't have a lot of time to do too much deployment because they're getting pretty close, so actually I can't do that. I might have to settle for doing what I used to do and just putting my archers in the front line and then having them retreat behind the infantry. I just don't have the terrain to do it the other way because they're getting really close now. We'll have our cavalry formations engage one another. My cavalry, for the most part, behaved themselves, and they didn't attack anybody that they weren't supposed to. They left the infantry alone, which is what I wanted them to do. Ooh, that was kind of a spray and pray, and it worked out. We're getting another wave of reinforcements.
Get moving!
Alright, those cavalry are going after nothing yet. I'm waiting for the perfect time to engage those cavalry, because if I do it now, they're going to be fighting infantry, which is not what I want. I'm waiting for this infantry formation to get involved in a melee with my infantry. Please attack the archers only. No infantry allowed. And some of them came after the infantry. It's okay. Not a lot of them did. Even their reinforcements are retreating, so I'm just telling everybody to attack now. It's over. Only 28 deaths on my side.
Save yourself!
Yeah, save yourselves. And just let me take my last castle in peace. We just have one conquest left. Alright, since we have places to be, I don't have to mop up the rest of the soldiers. It doesn't matter. Oops, I didn't check the kills. I've been so bad with that.
Stop.
Stop. Enough. That looked like a child. Because she is a child. What the hell was this child doing on the battlefield? Who knows? Maybe they'll pull another army out of their butts. Nico, your party is still not large enough to join me. Look at you, Abrax, with your super rich city. One of your Imperial cataphracts had some drinks with the Arena Master, and oh, he wants to become a professional gladiator? That's fake. Persuade him to say, the arena is fine for practice, but true glory is not won with blunted weapons. This just gets easier and easier to go through, because I've looked at these so many times. And then focus point will go into polearm. That way he's just completely set in terms of combat, except throwing. I'll do that for him. I just think it's funny that my wife, who's like almost in her 50s, just like me, only now is she getting good at horse riding. $72. Arthur, 78. You're pushing 80. I think you're gonna survive this whole episode. Alright, when I entered Sargot, we did some recruiting. Oh, there's a little bit of more. We only have 2 wounded, so we're about 1,100. That's plenty to take out Talival Castle. Hopefully the Valandians don't attack anything. So, here we go. This is the last thing. I'm not being very ceremonious about it, but this is the official last thing. Look at Nico. He's all the way down here. What the hell are you doing, man? You might have enough soldiers now. Nope, you still don't. But you have 4 ships. Look at that. How many of you predicted... I'm not done doing this siege, I'm still in the middle of it, but how many of you predicted that the Vlandians would be able to pull another army out of their butts? They did. And I would not be surprised if they jumped on me, considering the number difference. And they're going to get some more reinforcements here, so we might have another open field battle on our hands, and I'm going to have to defend. I don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to attack me? Nope. Still nope, but more and more people are arriving by the minute. I need the siege to end quickly. I don't want them to have any siege weapons on the walls. Nothing. Oops, nope, they got a catapult. Oh, are they jumping on me? Nope, they moved a little bit. We did it. We did it. Oh my god, we don't have to fight an open field battle. This is literally the last thing that we're doing. We don't have to fight any more battles after this, because this completes the series after I do this, because then I'm going to give Abrax his final thief. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how they respond after we take this, because we're definitely going to take it. 1,100 men against just under 500 men. So we're definitely taking this. The question is, how are they going to respond? Because I'm going to have a very diminished force after we take this. Let's see. And I'm learning my lesson from the last time that we just charged in there with our horse. We're not doing that again. We might go up one of the towers this time. Because going through the gatehouse that one time really screwed me over. Ooh! The instant that this castle loaded up, I liked it. This is actually a better representation of Bodiam Castle. More than that other one was. Because that Bodiam Castle is actually, like, it's out in the middle of an open water. I don't know if it's man-made, the body of water that it's sitting in. I like this castle so much. Where did the towers go? I don't think I've ever seen this castle. Dude, the Vlandians have some cool stuff, man. It's not big and complicated, and it's got a huge perimeter. It's small and compact. I like this so much. I like this castle. It would be even better if it had, you know, like a proper gatehouse and everything. I kind of want this castle. I want it. No trees right up against the walls like that city. So this is just a properly positioned and just really attractive castle. I like it. My medieval juices are flowing. I want this castle. I want to take it from you, Abrax. You're not allowed to have it. Just kidding. Or am I? Where do the towers go? Is this a situation where the towers actually do go to a different, like, side of the castle? It's not just all on one side or along one, length of wall? It's such a cool castle. I like it so much. And it's not even an imperial one. The quality of my army has really been suffering, as you can tell. I mean, there's some decent soldiers in there. We're getting a decent amount of ranged kills against the defenders. Yeah, the towers go to the different sides. Wow, this is just a great experience just for so many reasons. Wow, that's where it goes? It goes all the way up to there? Interesting. It's nowhere near the gatehouse. This castle would be perfect if it just had a drawbridge. And if the moat was actually a real one. Oh, that's actually a decent depth. Sorry, I'm gushing so much over this castle, and it's just so funny that it's the last battle we're fighting. Just a unique castle that we've never experienced, and I don't think I've ever experienced, to be completely honest. This is genuine surprise. Oh my god, look at all the chaos that my trebuchets are causing. It's such a long distance for that tower to have to travel. So, like, the battering ram gets to the gate way before that tower gets to where it needs to be. Naval Castle, I have to keep that in mind. Without exaggeration, this might be one of my favorite castles in the entire game. Hey, look at these. They're giving up. They pushed the tower all the way over here just to give up on it. I think I'm gonna go up this tower. Because it's in such an interesting location. I wanna go up this tower. So thank you, Abrax, for allowing me to take a castle that I enjoy so much. There's quite a few defenders here. Can I successfully kick somebody? Maybe? Nope, never happens. Ooh, and that secondary gatehouse has that little hoarding above it. Oh, it's just... I think this is my favorite castle in the entire game, guys, and I've discovered it in the final episode. I'm paying no mind to the fact that I'm about to go down. Please ignore me, please ignore me, please ignore me. Just go about your business, fellas. They got me in a corner. I know they're gonna take me down, so I might as well fight back. Oh no, they're pissing off. It's a concentric castle. It has 3 baileys. First bailey, second bailey, and then there's the main bailey with the castle. Oh my goodness, I think this is officially my favorite castle in the game. Like, I'm spending this battle not fighting, I'm just exploring. Oh, somebody took me out. Okay, I can explore it from the air. Can you get up here? Yeah, you can get to the top of this tower, I think. Yep, there's a staircase. There's a castle in Ireland. It's on the tip of my tongue. Carrick Fergus? I'm just gonna I'm gonna sit here and you guys can watch the battle. I'm looking it up. I'm on my phone right now, I'm looking it up. Carrick Fergus. Yep, that's it. I was right. It's Carrick Fergus in Ireland, I believe, right? If none of this land around it was fordable, like this is a glaring weakness right here. This tower was a glaring weakness. The moat shouldn't allow, like, a tower to come across it, anyway. Enough gushing. I'm so jealous of you, Abrax, that you're getting such a cool castle. Just a well-designed and logical castle. Show mercy? I definitely don't want to decrease the quality of this castle. I would be... And it is a landlocked castle. It's like, so that body of water is deceiving. It's not like a port settlement or anything. We'll stay inside. We'll wait inside and see how they react. Yeah, they won't do anything if I'm inside. We're traveling to Usank Castle to attack it. I think I'm just getting a peace treaty with them. I'm not going to chase them. You guys have gotten quite a few battles with me in this episode, so we got a lot done, and we are officially complete. We've done everything we need to do, so there's no point in dragging out this war. I'll just send them an agreement myself in the diplomacy screen. I can't. I don't have enough influence to unilaterally get peace. And the enemy is not open to negotiations. We've just been kicking their asses so much that they're taking it personally at this point. I would have liked to have just gotten a peace treaty. Do I have to fight another battle with them? I'm pushing 2 hours on OBS, guys, and I would prefer to just kind of wrap it up because we are officially done. I could just have to give this to Abrax, and then I'll give land to Nico, because I promised everyone that I promised all my companions that I would give everybody land before the end of the series. So yeah, you're not getting any more battles out of me. Unless they come to... maybe we can do a siege defense, and I can break in. I wouldn't be against that. But I don't want to get caught in an open field battle against their current numbers. I'm very, very tempted to fight another open field battle, but I would just be unnecessarily extending the episode without really needing to. We've accomplished our goals. I'm giving Abrax this settlement, the really cool castle, and that's how we're gonna end it, guys. Apologies. Do you really need me to prove to you that I could win another battle against the Valandians? Is that really necessary? Alright, Talivel Castle. We'll give this to Abrax. And that's our job complete. Now, since Abrax came first and he's all done, he got Sargot, Usank, or Usank, however you want to pronounce it, and Talivel. Llewellyn got Veron, Hertogea, and Legetta. Bjorn, the biggest of them all, got Charis, Thractore, Orticia, and Garantor. Arthur and his son Mordred got Rote. And Arthur, you're still alive, so I guess you're happy that I'm ending it now, because the longer I go, Let me even confirm that you're still alive. You are. So the survivors were Abrax Sr., And Arthur, who's 78. Congratulations, sirs. And Nico, but I'm not counting you because you're not a member of the old guard. You're one of the new guard. You're one of my recent companions. You're near Qyaz. I didn't tell you to go out there, but I guess it makes sense that I'm gonna give this to you. Since you're headed over there, I guess it's like it's your character's way of requesting this, because you're headed over there. And I didn't tell you to go there. So yeah, and then Jacav got Jalmaris, Thorios, and Amitatis. Arthur and Mordred got Rote, Ataconia, and Gersegos. T-Nex got Sanala, Ain Balik, and Barryhall. And then that's it. Didn't forget anybody. Vapor didn't get anything because we lost track of him. He tapered off like a few episodes ago. Ari, we never got to land because he tapered off. And then Tyler also did not end up getting landed because Tyler didn't survive the rest of the episode. He tapered off as well. So the remainder of my companions have all been landed. I'm going to give Nico his land now. I had to give Arthur his stuff first, but now that Arthur's taken care of... Or, I'm sorry, Abrax. Now that Abrax is taken care of, I can give Nico his stuff. First, I have to vassalize him. I have to send him a message. Oh yeah, he has to be a member of my party in order for me to... Oh, no, he doesn't. He just can't be at sea, I think. He just can't be at sea, which is not good, because it's... You're delaying me, Nico. You're delaying when you can get land, and the longer that I play, the closer the Vlandians are going to get to trying to take this castle. They're freaking out. They're trying to get to Talival Castle. But I am strong enough that they're not trying to attack my army either, even though they outnumber us. So they don't want to get involved in an open field battle with me either. Alright, that buys me time to get Nico in here. I just need you to be a member of my army. You were just captured by pirates. You know what that means, Nico? I can't land you. I can't land you while you're the prisoner of pirates. We would have to wait for you to get freed. I don't know what the hell you were doing out there, man. Like, the instant that I gave you your own party, you just came down this way. And I couldn't instantly bring you into my army because you didn't have enough men in your party. That's kind of embarrassing, Nico. I'm just kind of hoping this army breaks up and it dissolves and whoever's leading it just runs out of influence. Or the Vlandians try to negotiate a peace treaty with us. They're just allowing me to get stronger and stronger. They're traveling to Talival, but let's see who can get there first. I win. They don't know what to do. If they just keep doing this forever, they'll eventually dissolve the army. Come on, just send me a peace treaty. Just give up. I'll see if I can maybe get a peace treaty again. Nope, still 0 support. can level you up. Nico, I want to give you your lands, but I can't. I just can't do it. I can't send you a message even because you're imprisoned. And there's no way I'm going to be able to track down the Corsairs that captured you so I can free you. I'm just hoping that you escape soon. Talival Castle is slowly gathering up some defenders. It's over 200 now. And now there's another army. Are they going to unite? Just let it end. Just give up, Flandians. What are you doing? Jeez, how many armies do I have to humiliate before you'll just give up? And there it is. A courier bearing a peace offer. There we go. So now we can disband this army. And I'm going to try to free Nico. I'll go out to sea, and we'll try to get Nico free so I can give him his army, or give him his land. But now, no more battles, no more wars. That's it. And I'm not going to do a good job paying attention down here at the bottom left to see if you just escape. Nope, you're still imprisoned. I will chase down the pirates. I don't know, it could be you. Oh, this one's tied down. I might be able to catch him. I'm not doing this for the loot, or the prisoners. Or the ships. I don't care about the ships. If I bring another ship in here, it's going to slow me down. I need to stay fast in order to capture Corsairs. Were you in there? Nope, that wasn't it. Nico, I think you deserve to be freed, man. I mean, you haven't been with us very long, but you deserve the dignity of not being captured by pirates. Let's not have that be the way you end the series. I'm not even sure if this is the one that captured you, but let's hope they are. Heave to and prepare to be boarded. Nope, that wasn't them either. You were captured around here. This is where your ship was. It was down this way. We'll keep searching. And I can actually turn the music back on, because we're not a part of an army, so I can enjoy music that we never get to hear. One eye is looking down there. If they went into the Mediterranean, there's probably a very low likelihood that I'm going to find them. Oh, you escaped. You escaped. Alright, so I didn't have to track them down. Let's go to Quyaz, though. We have to wait a while. You're a fugitive, so it's going to take a second for you to not be a fugitive anymore. And then once you're not, I'll call you into my party. And And then I'll land you, and then... That's it, guys. That is it. You hear that your companion, who was separated from you after battle, is currently in this settlement. It's like the game is telling me to give you this. You came down here, you ended up here. When you escape, you ran here. So I guess it makes sense. Alright, Nico. Let's go to town center. You might be in the tavern. See, Nico, you're none the worse for wear. You still have all your equipment and stuff, and you're a little wounded, and you might be a little embarrassed, but don't be embarrassed, Nico.
I'm yours to command.
You are mine to command. You didn't give me a... Or did you? Odin's Warborn. You did give me a clan name. I wish to reward you for your services, even though you haven't been serving me that long. You're age 33, so one of the younger companions that I'm vassalizing. Indeed, you have shed blood for me. You deserve a fief of your own. Qyaz. Qyaz is a great honor, my lord. I'm pleased to grant you the title of Archon and the fiefdom of Qyaz. So, clan name, so it's just a very Norse, you know, like Odin's Warborn. Like, I feel like you should be getting Norse land or Stygian land. It's just funny that you're getting land in Aserai territory of all places. Odin's Warborn. And your symbol is a tree. It's like a pine tree, I guess. If you can call this a tree. It could be so many things, but I think it's supposed to be a tree. A pine tree? I guess you're trying to remember your lands back in Stygia and where pine trees are. Down here, it's all palm trees and coconuts, my friends. So congratulations, Nico. I'll give you Ukba Castle and Tubilis Castle as well. That way your fief is the same size as everybody else's. I can give you both of them at the same time. Tubilis and... Oh, no, I can't. One at a time. Actually, is that the right one? Yeah, Tubilis and Ukba. There we go. And with that final action, all of my companions, which was our final goal, our first goal was to complete Mare Nostrum, which we did. We own all the coastal settlements on the Mediterranean Sea here, and we got the secondary settlements that are port settlements that connect to Mare Nostrum, so the river cities that I have, so Askar, Rote, and Legetta. So every single port settlement that connects to Mare Nostrum is ours. And then we even got the added bonus of Charis as well, which isn't technically, it's outside the gates of the Straits of Gibraltar, so it's not technically part of the Mediterranean. You're out into the Atlantic now. But we did get this other port settlement, which we gave to Nico, which we gave to Bjorn. So yeah, Bjorn had these. Abrax got his Flandian settlements, and you know what else I forgot to do, Nico? This is a requirement of everybody except Abrax. He was the one exception. You have to convert to my culture. You have to be Imperial. So we're gonna play until that happens.
Your Highness.
Your Highness. What do you think of adopting the realm's culture? My lord, it would not be easy. No, it's easy. It's with the snap of a finger. It's the easiest thing ever. So now you're Imperial. Abrax is the only one that got to avoid that. But there we go, all of our goals complete, Mare Nostrum complete, plus all of my companions landed. We don't need to do a full map completion because we've already proven that we're the strongest faction on the map. Nobody stands a chance against us. We never really had an opportunity to fight the Khuzaits, but that was for a lot of reasons. I had no intention on fighting them. I'm glad that we didn't have to fight them. I don't think we had to fight the Nords much either, or the Sturgians. I think we've avoided having to fight the Sturgians completely. Same with the Khuzaits. The enemy that we fought most in the series was the Aserai, because it was most of their land that we had to take. And then probably the Western Empire, the Southern Empire, and then the Vlandians. Because we had to take Vostrum and Danustica from the Southern Empire. We fought a few wars with them. We fought a few with the West. And we've only just fought one huge extended war at the end here against the Vlandians, and that was it. So yeah, all of our goals have been completed. It doesn't feel right to end in Kuyaz. I feel like I should end in Ortisia. Or maybe I should really end in Danustica, because that's Constantinople, and that's my capital, but Ortisia belongs to somebody else. But that's okay, we'll end it. I need to end it in Imperial territory. I'm at 2 hours and 12 minutes on OBS. So let's just take a look at our fleet, because it's the last time we're going to look at it. So we had, or at least in my fleet, we had our two trade ships, Trader Joe and Trader Other Joe. This was my ship, the Basilisk, which we had a figurehead, which is why I named it the Basilisk, because I was using this snake figurehead. Then there was Bjorn's ship, which I'm not going to try to pronounce. I forgot what this means in, I don't know what language this is either. But this was Bjorn's ship, and then this was Vapor's ship, which he never got to enjoy because we lost track of Vapor. His ship, Bodie McBoatface. It's a shame that we didn't get to use our ships that much. Like, I didn't get to we stopped using our fleet, like, around episode 15 or 16, something around there. All I have to do is look at my thumbnails just to tell. But, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm not doing a good job at wrapping this one up. There's just so many things I want to, like, say, and so many things that I just want to say, and I can't think of everything to say. But this is definitely important for me to say. I want to thank all of my companions that have been here since basically the start of the series. And I want to name you all by name, and I want to give a shout out to you all. This is not in any particular order, it's just the order that I have you on my list. But I need to say thank you to all of you individually. So, thank you, 5D Producer, who was Abrax. Thank you so much for your contributions, and thank you for participating in this series. I appreciate it so much. One of my more recent companions, you're not one of the old guard, but you've been around for a long time. And then on to one of my old guard, the Welsh Knight, who was Llewellyn. Thank you so much for you being here. You're one of the guys that's been around for leaving comments in most of my videos, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, the Welsh Knight and Llewellyn. It's been a pleasure telling your story. We went through 2 generations of your family, so that was fun. So thank you, the Welsh Knight. On to next, Perry the Berry, who was Arthur, another one of my Britannian companions, who actually ended up living. Arthur, you ended up living, so you're one of the characters who has the first generation survived to 78. And then Abrax is the other one who survived. So thank you, Perry the Berry, who was Arthur in Clan Pendragon. I appreciate your participation. I appreciate all your comments and stuff, so thank you for joining me for the series. It's been a lot of fun, Perry the Berry. I've gotten a lot of comments from you. You were a regular commenter, so thank you, Perry the Berry. Next is Teenex, another one of the old guard. Teenex, thank you so much. You're one of the OG guys. It's been fun telling your story, Teenex, because you were simple. You were very uncomplicated and a very straightforward companion. You wanted very simple things. You wanted to get the hell out of my party as soon as possible so you could rule your own party. You wanted to be in command so badly. I remember kicking you out of my party so early on. But you were easy because your name was Teenex, your son was Teenex, and your clan was Teenex. So you were very easy. But you were one of the companions that did end up dying. So your first generation Teenex died. Our second generation Teenex is the one that ended up getting Sinala. So Teenex, one of my longtime participators in this series, left a lot of comments. So hiccuping. So thank you so much, Teenex, for your participation. Thank you. I'm sure you left a lot of likes on a lot of my videos, so I appreciate that. Thanks for joining the fun. Thanks for coming along the ride. Next is Silver Sage, which is Bjorn, one of my OG companions who ended up getting the most amount of land, the largest fief, and was the companion that ended up living the longest. As we can see if I look him up. Can we not look him up? You were 86. I guess it's been so long that I can't look you up. And there's no family tree that I can look at because your character doesn't have a family tree. But yeah, you were 86. I'm sorry that I can't look you up. Same goes with Teenex. I can't look up his old character either, or Llewellyn. I guess after a certain time goes by, you can't look up the old characters. I guess they just refresh. But I do remember you lived the longest, Bjorn, at 86. One of my longtime commenters and participators in the series. Thank you so much, Bjorn. It's been great. Hope to see you in the next series. And that goes for everybody. Hope to see you guys maybe in the next series and when we start our next series. And then, I don't know if Vapor is listening, but Vapor, whose name was Vapor, that's also your YouTube handle. Thank you so much, Vapor, if you're listening. If you're listening, Tyler Stevenson, thank you for your participation, even though you dropped off pretty early. JCav, one of my regulars who is here, I got a comment from you recently. Thank you so much, JCav. I appreciate your participation. One of my fellow Imperials. Everybody else wanted to be some other culture, but you were one of the rare few who wanted to be Imperial, so I appreciate that, JCav. I appreciate that so much that you're one of the guys that got 2 cities. Even though your fief is only 3 settlements, you got 2 cities. So, JCav, if you're listening, thank you so much. In fact, you're one of the ones that commented after I mentioned that I started watching One Piece. You're one of the people that commented about that. So, thank you so much for your participation, JCav. You've been around for a long time. Thank you so much. And then at the very end here, we have It's Nick, Nicholas Warborn, or Nico. You were the most recent entry. So, even though you haven't been... Oops. Did I give Tubila's castle to the wrong person? Oh my god, I just realized that. Okay, I'll pay it back. I'll repay you, man. There's nothing close by that I can give you, though. But you need 3 settlements no matter what. I accidentally gave that. You might have noticed that I did that accidentally. Whoops. I'll give you Odrisa Castle. There you go. My bad, man. But thank you, Nico, for your participation, even though you're a recent comer. It's Nick7, that's your YouTube handle. Thank you so much for participation. I know you were a little upset that you showed up late and you didn't get to really have your story fleshed out or anything. But don't fret, man. You can always be around to join us for the next series that I'm going to do. Speaking of which, since I've already done all my shoutouts, I want to talk about my next series. Now, I'm still not going to spoil it. I'm still going to do my reveal video soon, where I'm going to reveal what my next series is going to be and which mod that we're going to be using. I'm going to save the spoilers for when I do my reveal video. But just remember, everybody, if you're listening and you want to become one of my new companions, just, you know, be around for when the first episode of my new series comes out, which will be relatively soon. I still want to do some testing and make sure that everything's stable and all that, so I do want to do some prep work before I start my new series. But just keep in touch and stay, check my posts occasionally, because that's where I'm going to drop the teaser video. So if you're interested in knowing what the next series is going to be, just keep an eye on my posts on the community section of my, you know what, I'll even go to that. Let's go to this. So you should be able to see this. Yep. So yeah, if you want to pay attention and see which one was the winning, or see which one is going to end up being the new series, we've got 52 votes right now, and that's probably where it's going to be. I don't see it going much higher. But the current stats are Eagle Rising 19, Realm of Thrones 48, Shokuho 6%, and then Old Realms 27%. But keep track on this on the community section of my channel for the teaser video that I'm going to drop that will reveal which mod that we're going to be using. So stay in touch for that if you're interested in taking part. And I'll just say again, because I am going to wrap it up here, because I'm kind of losing my voice, guys. It's been over 2 hours of me recording, and I'm starting to lose my voice. We're at 2 hours and 22 minutes on OBS. So thank you so much to everybody that's been participating, not just everybody that's been a companion, but to all my viewers who have left likes on all my videos, to all my to everybody that's subscribed while I've been doing this series, so all my recent subscribers. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. I had a ton of fun. We dominated the map. Absolutely dominated. Built Mare Nostrum, and we had a ton of fun. So that's going to do it for today, and that's going to do it for the series. I have to think about what I'm going to do for a thumbnail picture. Huh. But I'll worry about that on my own time. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you for being here for the series. I hope you guys join me for the next series. I hope you enjoyed this episode in particular as well. So if you enjoyed anything, just hit that like button. Leave your comments down below. Let me know how much you enjoyed the series. You can feel free to critique me or let me know what you think I should do in my next series. Any ideas? I mean, obviously the overhaul mod or the total conversion mod has been chosen. I've already chosen it. But if you have any ideas for other mods that you might think would work for, you know, anything that I didn't use in this series that would work, that, you know, maybe minor mods, mods that bring some kind of aesthetic change or bring some kind of quality of life change, one that I wasn't using in this series that you recommend, just leave that kind of stuff down in the comments. But that's it. Oh, and subscribe as well. We're closing in on 3,000. We're almost up to 3,000 subs, so if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. Hit that notification bell as well, and I will see you guys in the next one. It's been crazy, so many months. It's hard to believe that the series is coming to an end now, but it is. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here for the series. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you're going to be around for the next one, and until the next one, have a good one, guys.